It has been a very long time since I've made a video, so please bear with me. Long story short, I'm having top surgery a week from today. I was at Potsdam for a semester, didn't work out for a few reasons, so then I transferred back to Boston, and now I'm going to UMass Boston, and I love it a lot, and it's a great fit for me, and I'm living here full time now, and it's cool. Yeah, so it'll happen pretty suddenly. At the very end of the summer, I started seeing a gender therapist so that she could write me a letter, and then once I got the letter, I had my consult booked pretty quick with a guy who came recommended from Fenway Health, he's Israeli, and I think he's pretty new to the area, but he seemed fantastic. His name is Dr. Oren Ganor. It took a while for insurance to clear. They said about a month. It turned into like 2 months, but once insurance cleared, we scheduled like 6 weeks out. It wouldn't have actually been that quick, but there was a cancellation, so probably because it's the week of Thanksgiving. And it was that or during finals or not until next year. And so I seized the opportunity and scheduled 6 weeks out, which was honestly a blessing for my mental health because I am terrified. This is gonna probably be kind of like the video I made the day before going on T. Both times, these things were like much more abrupt than I was expecting. I got on T like really quick and didn't have time to prepare myself for it, which, you know, was a good thing looking back. And now I'm having top surgery with 6 weeks notice, which frankly, like, because it's 6 weeks instead of a few days, I'm over the shaking part, but I'm still like dealing with the very different kinds of anxiety that come with 6 whole weeks of it. And now that it's next week, it's like really setting in. And I'm very excited. I'm just also very, very, very nervous, and I decided to make this video as a kind of way to talk myself through the things that I'm anxious about. Because the more I think about it, the less there's substance to any of my anxieties. And so I thought it might be helpful for me and for other people who are going to be getting top surgery. So the number one thing that I'm anxious about, I started off very, very scared for the surgery just because my whole life I've been quite naturally nervous about like physical trauma and just like the very idea of someone cutting my body open is terrifying. Eventually, as time went on, I realized, well, I'm going to be out for the whole surgery. I'm not going to be aware when they're doing the thing. And then I'm going to wake up and it's going to be over. The kind of like pain and discomfort that I'll be dealing with afterwards is also really daunting, and that was the next big thing that I was nervous about, was especially like the drains. But like the more I think about it, the reason why I'm getting top surgery now is because I am in so much pain and discomfort all day every day. This is just more of that, but then it's going to go away. But if I kept wearing this binder, it wouldn't go away ever. It would just get worse. And like, the more I think about it, the harder it is to grasp concrete things that I'm nervous about. I guess it's just like the idea of not being at my best and not being able to do things. But also, it's gonna be short, and that's worth it. Like, I've been sick before where I couldn't get out of bed, and I've been like, it'll be different, sure, because I've never had surgery. But at the end of the day, it's just my body is feeling bad, so I am lying in bed until it feels better. Another thing that I'm really nervous about, I think, is like everyone says, oh, you can't put your elbows above your shoulders, I think it is, because if you do it before a certain amount of time, then you like stretch your scars. But like, I've been experimenting, and for the most part, like, I can brush my teeth, I can eat without putting my shoulders above my head. No, elbows above my shoulders. My friend Claudia told me I should start training myself early to not do that anymore, so I've been working on that, and now whenever I do put my elbows above my shoulders, there's a tiny little Claudia in my head yelling at me to stop. So like, really, I think I'm worried about the things that I will want to be able to do that I won't be able to. If I do instinctively put my arms above my head at some point or another, it won't be the end of the world. But also I will feel physical signs before it becomes disastrous that it's a bad idea, and I will stop. Same with like overexerting myself. It's not like I'm gonna be going about my day, everything's fine, and then all of a sudden I have collapsed and need to go back into the hospital. If something is a bad idea, I will be able to tell. Another thing that I'm really anxious about, I think, the vulnerability that comes with recovering from surgery. My mom is coming to take care of me for a couple weeks after surgery, and I've just been thinking about all of the things that I'm going to need her help with, and I love my mom so much and I trust her more than anything. But just the idea of needing someone to do things for me, like really close, intimate things, is really uncomfortable. Like, I trust her, like I said, I trust her more than anything, but the idea of needing to rely on a person for like my very basic needs, like the awkwardness and the things that she's gonna have to do. But when I try to think about like specific things, at the end of the day, it's only gonna be a week. Even if it is really awkward, it's only gonna be like a week when I need real help like that, and then another week where I'm like getting myself back together. Again, I think it's worth it. And like as I'm talking through this, I'm like I have been feeling this like heart clenching, like too nauseous to be able to eat, unable to function anxiety about this on and off for the last like 2 weeks. But as I kind of talk through these things, I think it's been helping me a lot. And frankly, there's no use trying to figure out all of the crises that will happen before they do. At the end of the day, though, I really am excited, and I think I'm feeling calmer in this week lead up to surgery than I was in the several day lead up to testosterone. And given how well testosterone is turning out, I honestly am very optimistic for how well this will go. Things are looking up. I'm excited. It's going to be a rough couple weeks, but it is so worth it in the end. Because it's scheduled around Thanksgiving, I don't even have to take off as many classes as I would have otherwise. And my friends are going to come visit me while I'm stuck in bed, and it's going to be really good. I can't believe I'm really here. This is really hard to process, I think. Thank you for watching and listening, and I hope this was helpful to someone other than myself. Thank you very much to all my friends and family who have been so supportive and understanding through all of this. Like, every day I see my friends and I'm like, hi, I need 10 hugs, and also I need you to tell me that I'm not making a mistake. And they do it happily with a smile on their face. And today my friend Ashley gave me a cupcake with a trans flag on it, so, you know, they're all just out there doing their best to help me through this, and it means so much to me. Yeah. Thank you, friends. I love you. All right. I need to stop. Bye.